kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The wildcat look backfires that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Opening drive, and they are now backed up third and very long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Early in the season group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
Let's go! Ready!
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play looking to throw it. First play taking a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They're going to run it here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass is caught.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He finds some space.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a 1st down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be... And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver makes the catch. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. 1st down play here. Looking to throw here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. Well run. Touchdown, Seminoles.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain getting closer to midfield.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Toss play to the outside. He breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. It's a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And we're going to throw now on first down. They trap him for a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it, over the years since you and I have been doing college football, going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Seminoles will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense able to grab the football, but it doesn't matter. Short of the marker, turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back in motion now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Auburn. Yeah, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. First down and more. He's still running. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Sticking with the running game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. To the 45. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Sneed. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Noles with 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They call the draw play here. Hard running there through a tackle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Noles are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. No corralling from no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great 1st half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's 2 yards. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Right by the receiver. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Through with confidence, and that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. One more play before they head to the locker room. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Handoff to the single back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
As a fourth down stop, the offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they could bounce back from that costly error. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Caught by the receiver. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
To throw for it on third and goal. It is intercepted. Touchdown, Knowles. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They're able to get him down. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. Can they recover from that right now? Catch made on the right side. defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick dart to the right. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Aurora. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Aurora. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they come roaring back now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Auburn 31, Florida State 26.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader, but based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's the tight end who grabs it. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. With this defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle.
Here he goes. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Second down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Run quickly, caught in the right flat. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Lining up to try the extra point. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it.